Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehovah Yehoshua. This is Sounds from YYBY. So, yo, two quick ideas that I think Studio 1.5 should add to the DAW. Simple, quick little ideas. You know, if you like it, like it. You know, like I say, small things help our workflow. The first one I want to talk about, this won't be long. It's a real short video. The first one I want to talk about is that when you have the splitter, I'm gonna go to the beat. When you have the when you open up the splitter, right? You add, you know, your effects, and you add the splitter. You add whatever you want to add in here, right? Different ways, routed different, and all that. They should have a button like somewhere right here, where once you select it, once you click it, it will automatically color all these in its own random colors. It should be something called random color, like where it randomizes the colors. It might not be exactly what you want, but at least you're able to color these to identify them instead of them just looking like you know, like for example, like this, where, you know, they just all gray. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still can click right here and color yourself. But sometimes when you move in a certain speed and you just want to identify stuff a certain way, then later on you might want to go back to it and then colorize them a certain way. But at that moment, you still want them to be, you know, notified, whatever. Or, you know, so it'd be a dope if they had like a little small little button called random color where you click and it randomizes these to any color, or randomize them to a certain type of color, or randomize these into a family of colors. All right, that's one tip. The second tip, this is huge with me, man. As we know, if you go to a sample, right? Say you go to a sample and you want to chop it up. If you click on the sample, you right click, you got send to sample one, and you got send to new impact, right? You got to send a new impact, right? So when you press send to impact, it cuts the sample very, 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 very small. So sometimes you don't notice the sample. That's cool, but sometimes you don't want to cut the sample that way. You want to cut the sample a bar. You want to cut the sample 1/8, 1/4. They should have an option where when you select send to new impact, it should pop up another option where it say cut the bar 1/4. No, so on and so forth. The same way like they have up here when you got bars. No, take that back. When you got 1/16, you got different things you break down. Because if you drop the wave on the sequencer, you can cut it up in bars easy, and then you can grab those files and you can just drag and drop it inside of the impact. That's one way you can do it. But when you already in the process of searching samples and you just want to cut this specific sample up, you should right click, press send new impact, and give you those same options right here real quick. Because if I get this sample and I just press impact, it'll just cut it up, you know. You know, it won't cut it up in bars. Matter of fact, let me try something right quick. Let me change this to 1/2. See? It only cuts it up, you know, a certain way. And sometimes we don't want that as, you know, producers. It helps the workflow. It gets to the point real quick. You know, maybe the same thing, they can do that same option to send to sample one. Sample one is already dope. You just send it straight to sample one. Then that's why it's called sample one. You get the sample, you press, the sample is already in there. You know, it chops it up in here too, as you can see. But you know, they should still give you that option right there on the side to chop that sample up. So if y'all agree, like and share, and, you know, inform Studio 1.5 like these are the things that we're requesting for updates. All right, peace.